Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian's Sudoku puzzle. It's Saturday, the 10th of December, 2022. Welcome back, old friend. Was I talking to you? No, actually, I was referring to the New York Times hard level game. Welcome back after a couple of days being missing due to strike action. And us not wanting to visit the New York Times websites as requested, and so it's time to get on and play the New York Times hard level game. We've missed you. All hail, all hail the New York Times hard level Sudoku game, a favorite on this channel. We certainly enjoy playing it. Okay, I'm going to jump straight in because for no other reason, because I've got nothing else to mention that's worth talking about, and also because I can see two things jumping up and biting me on the eye. I can see the 2s blocking across like this, giving me a 2 up here, and I can see the what did I see? Oh, no, I did see it. Okay, so I thought I'd seen something. 9 blocking like this, giving me a 9 here, and indeed now, of course, we have the 4 blocking across here, giving me a 4 like so. Isn't that nice? What is missing in the middle block here? 2-8, I think. So, wow, how about that? That's an unusual gift from the New York Times. It's probably a welcome back present. We can do a little bit more with the 8s then. 8s like so. 8s across here. It's saying thank you for coming back. Actually, those 9s that we put in, I've just noticed we could do something else as well. Look at this, 9s like this. So that puts 9 in one of those 2 squares. Let's go westwards. Go west, young man. And 9 blocking down here. Here's the space for a 9. Not going to be good enough to finish off the 9s, though. I've spotted that we need 5s in these squares and these squares. I don't know if that's going to mean anything. I just happened to notice it, so I thought I'd tell you since I noticed. Also 5s like this. Ah, okay, 5 blocks this square here, and we got 5 down here. So in this row, that's the only space where a 5 can go. So that's going to put 5s into those 4 squares down there. Okay, what is missing in this row? 2, 7, is it? Speaking of 7s, in fact, we've got 7 like that. 7 across here, 7. Okay. Okay. I made a mistake. I think I said 2 and 7 here. It's clearly not, is it? It's 3 and 7, because I just noticed, just let my eyes wander along with the 3s here, and I can see it's not a 2, it's a 3. We already have 2 in this row. I just noticed it. So it was a 3 and a 7. I misspoke. Sorry about that. So now then, we've got, oh great, we've got 7 across here and 7 up here as well. Now 5 blocking. Oh no! Oh my God! Keep doing the wrong thing here. Sorry, 4 blocking across here. That's 4 in those squares. Sorry about that. I'm saying all the wrong things here. I'm just so excited to get the New York Times back, I guess. I do believe in the bottom row we have 2s blocking like this and this and this in the bottom row. There we go with our 2. So what's missing from up on high? 3. I've got to look carefully because I keep saying the wrong things. 3, 5 and 8. Great, because we've got 5 and 8 here. So that has to be a 3 then. Okay, so we have 4, 6, 7, 9 missing from this column. 7, 9 here blocks these two squares. So 7 and 9 must be up here. And that means the 4 and the 6 must be down here. So we've got 4 blocking this square. So that's our 4 and this is our 6, assuming I have said that correctly. Now 6 is blocking across here, and that means it's got to be back here. This can't be 6, so that must be 6 there. Okay, we have 4 blocking this square, 4 blocking this square, and 4 blocking this square. So here's the 4. That's going to put a pair of 1s over there. Oh, hang on a second. 9 blocking here and 9 blocking here. That's our 9. Great, we'll be left with a pair of 1 and 7 here. I hope the microphone is not particularly sensitive today. My stomach seems to be making peculiar noises. I've no idea why. I did eat a long time ago, and seems to be making digestive sounds, strangely enough. Oh, my hearing is back to normal, I think. I've been judiciously playing music all day long, and or injudiciously, actually, just playing anything I felt like, really. Okay, bottom row here, missing 1, 3, 6. We've got 1 and 6 here. That's got to be our 3 then. I have a feeling we have used up our quota of easy numbers. I suspect that we have now come to the end of the easy number part of the game, and it's now time to put on the metaphorical thinking cap, or maybe if you live in a cold country, a literal thinking cap to keep your noggin warm. Let's try just a one by one kind of thing in case I get any ideas, and I shall highlight any spaces that I think might be useful. Alright, okay. I was off looking at stuff there. I'm back now. Ah, look at that. There's a single empty square up here that you have been shouting at me for ages to fill in, and I've only just seen it. I had my tunnel vision set in yet again, as is so often the case. Strange. Okay, it seems to be getting worse, actually. I think it's actually getting worse, my tunnel vision. All right, so now we've got 6 across here and 6 up here. That's a 6 there. Let's go back to 1 again in case there's something new. Okay. Right, we have 9s blocking up like this, so that puts a 9 into that square there. Remaining 9s look like this. I'm keep looking at this block here. I've got 6s here. I've got 5s and 8s up here. I've got 2s like this, but I've got 1s everywhere. So that's the real problem. I think the pencil marks, they are coming. There's probably a naked pair somewhere in these rows and columns, but dashed if I can see it without pencil marks. For me, can't store enough in my head or look at, as you say, for long enough to get what's where. Okay, pencil mark time. This is where notation free solvers and I part company. But anyway, that's, as I say, as always, it's your own prerogative how you want to solve these games, and I need pencil marks in most cases, I'm going to say, for these harder level games. Right, so let's get on and do it then. Missing down here is 5 and 8, isn't it? I hope, because that's what I've been assuming. And up here is 5 and 8. It's what I've had in my head the whole time. And here is 1 and 4. It's what I've had in my head. So I'm hoping that is correct. Right, let's look for the rest then. I know I've got 1 and 6 down the bottom here, but oh, I know what I'll do. Let's put in those 6s before I do anything else. Can we get any more pairs with 1? I think so. How about the 2s? Pairs? No, 3s. We're looking for pairs. And I'm going to say no. 4s. As is. 5s. Pair of 5s here, as mentioned earlier in those squares. Any more for any more? 6s, I don't think so. 7s. Yep, 7's up there. 8s are somewhere in a line. And 9s are here and here. Right, okay. So is there anything amazing I can get from that? I'm missing something. What am I missing? Oh yeah, 5s up here. 5s have to go up there, don't they? Not including that square there, excuse me. Right, that looks clearer. I have no idea which one of these blocks is going to give it to me. Maybe it'll be this block down here. I've looked at it several times and can't see enough information, so I should just come down this chute here. Obviously the middle chute is already complete, there's nothing else to do, so I should come down here. Let's start up here then. So we're looking for looking for 3, 5 and 8, and we have no restrictions, right? So 3, 5, 8. And down here the 1s can still go in any square like that, and the 2s block down here as I mentioned earlier. And what else are we lacking? Oh, 6s. I forgot to put 6 pair of 6s down there. I forgot that, didn't I? 6 is there. I think that's it, isn't it? Okay, so then head on down. We have 1s in these squares here. We have 2s blocking. Actually, I need that like this. So we get 2s in these squares here. 3s blocking like so. So we have 3s there. 6 blocks across the middle and down here. So 6s in those squares. And 8, what do we know? 8 blocking across here. So 8 like that. Right, now let's examine this shoot, and yes, there we go. 1, 6, 1, 6. I knew there had to be somewhere. I just couldn't see it. I did know that was 1, 6. I didn't work out that this was 1, 6. So now I've seen it. That then has to be a 7. And this will be our 1. And so let's get rid of all of these candidate 1s down there. Okay. And also I've got to get rid of this candidate 1 here, of course, because we've got 1, 6. And I've got to get rid of that 6. 1, 6. Let's do that again. We have 1s like that. We have 6s. Okay, as is, yes. Right, let's have another look and see what else we can do. Oh, I've got a 7 there. How on earth have I placed a 7 there? Silly moi. Okay, in fact 7 has to be here. And probably that was a mistake from earlier. Something I should have seen earlier. No doubt the 7 has actually been possible there for some time. I just didn't see it. But that's the way the Sudoku cookie crumbles. Sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't. I don't promise a perfect game on this channel, much to the consternation of some commenters, though, who seem to wish that one would provide a perfect game. I don't bother. I just do what I can do at the time. Okay, this is the only place for a 6 in this column, I believe. Yes, it is. Okay, 6 goes there, so that's a 1 then. And that's a 1, and this will be our 6. Four now blocks this square here, so that will be a 4 up there, and this will be a 3 to complete the column, which gives me a pair of 3s up here like this. Okay. I've probably got some removals to do somewhere. This block down here, have I got some removals to do? 1, 2, 3, 8. Oh no, 4 numbers. 3, 5, 8. That's the same. 2, 5, 8. Here we go. There's a single empty square in this row, which will be filled with something. 2. And that will put a pair of 2s down here. Missing number here has to be 1. And also I've got to get rid of candidate 1 there and place a 1 in that square there. Um, 2, 4, 2, 9, 2. What's the missing number up here? It's 1, isn't it? So let's just put that candidate 1 in, so I have now a complete selection everywhere, I think. I do have everything done. Oh, okay, here we go. This 3 means that this can't be 3. Let's get rid of the 3 and let's place our 3 here. And let's remove candidate 3 from there. Okay. Oh, we've got a pair of 5 and 8 here now. So look, this has to be a 3, doesn't it? So there you go. That will be a 3 then. And this will be a 1. And this is our 9. And that's the game finished now. 9 down here. 2 in that square. 4 goes here. 5 is there. 4 gives us a 1 here with a 4 there. 4. Okay, that's a 1. There's a 4. The 5 puts an 8 into this square and a 5 here. The 8 here gives us a 2 there with an 8 here. And so that means that we can remove these 8s. And when we do that, there's only 1 8 left in this block, which is there. And this will be our 5. The 8 goes here. The 5 finishes the row and a 2 finishes the column. 8, of course, 5 there. Okay, so that took me quite a long time to get through, just because it was a pretty scrappy game probably on my part. But anyway, nice to have the New York Times hard level game back, and probably if I had practiced it or played it before, I would have been able to play it flawlessly. But of course, you know that this channel is not supposed to be like that. It's just me struggling with these games and you enjoying my feeble attempts at times. Okay, see you another time. Bye bye.